Hi, I'm Christina from Xtina Cosplay, and you're watching Cosplayers Connected. I started cosplaying in 2009, which is almost 10 years ago. My first cosplay was Yuruchi from the anime Bleach, and I was inspired to do that character because at the time, there were, even up to now, there aren't much characters of color. So I wanted to try something kind of simple because it was my first time, and she's a badass. So I decided to cosplay her. I didn't have everything at the time, so what I did, I asked a seamstress from Shavona's, which is near to where I live, and she made the top for me as an orange top, and I just made some of the accessories such as the shin guards, and there was a detail on the top that she didn't put in. It was on the shoulders. So yeah, that was the first cosplay that I partially made. So I made Yuruchi for an event in 2009, which was Anime City. At the time, that was the only convention in Trinidad that had this type of cosplay and pop culture such as anime, games, comics. So we first found out about it. Like I knew about it, but I didn't really know like when it was. At that time, there wasn't much social media. I had just joined Facebook. That's tell you how long it was. So my friend, she's also my sister's friend, Jessica. She passed away a couple of years ago. She was the one who actually told us about this event, and we were like, yeah, let's try it. We were just into. We had now started watching Naruto and Bleach and all this fun stuff. So it was like a whole new experience that we wanted to try. So it was my sister, my cousin Samantha, and me. We went to Anime City. At that point in time, it was in Ambassador Hotel. So yeah, and it was, to me, it was like probably the one of the best, if not the best experience, because it was so pure and it was so mind-blowing, because at that time I had never went to any kind of event like that where you meet people who are so like-minded. You met other cosplayers, you met so much like interesting people that I'm still friends with now, even up to today. So like friendships were born, and the art of cosplay was born for me. A couple of years ago, TCC was formed, which is Trinidadian Cosplay Community. I am considered one of the admin founding members. We started doing promotions for Movie Town and like different businesses that wanted a little more exposure for their merchandise or for movies that came out at the time, like superhero movies. So I did do some of the crafting for that. Out of all the costumes that I've made, I have a few that I really like. Obviously, you would like some more than others. So my top 5 would be Rogue was the first costume that I made completely from scratch, minus the wig, because I didn't wear a wig at the time. There weren't much options to order wigs online or much red wigs locally to buy. So I made everything else besides the wig. I had bought my first sewing machine, which I still have, um, that same year, which is in 2011. And it was the first time that I sewed using a sewing machine, and I learned how to sew just from trial and error, just trying out stuff. So I made the spandex suit. I made a mock-up first out of a cheaper material, and then I tried it with the spandex. It came out pretty well because it was the first time I was making anything, and it was really experimental. Another costume that I absolutely love because I just like the way it looks on me. I tend to choose costumes that suit my personality as well as the way that I look. So I would always prefer characters with darker hair or red hair. I don't really like too much the blondes and the white hair, even though I'm starting to kind of, ease into it. So my second favorite costume, well, in the top 5, I would say is Wonder Woman from the Justice League animated movie, Justice League War. And I really like that costume because it was different from what she normally wears. And it was such a rush to finish it. I think I did that costume in like 4 or 5 days, maybe less, because I'm so last minute, and I really need to stop doing that. And I wore that costume to Comic Fest, which was in South Trinidad, and that was one of the best conventions at the time because it was so lively, and it was very welcoming and friendly. That was in that was in 2013, I think. 2012. Okay, yeah. Wow, that was such a while ago. I keep forgetting. In the top 5, I have 3 costumes that I made in 2017. That was Usopp Sogeking from One Piece, which is one of my favorite animes ever. Him personally, not really my favorite character, but at the time I wanted a character with a mask, and he had a mask. The other one was Menelipe. She was one of the main Amazon lieutenants. That's the costume that I have on right now. And the other costume, well, I didn't make this. This was gifted to me by my friend Caps Props. He made a Master Chief costume that I absolutely love. Thank you. So I took Menelipe and Master Chief to AnimeCon last year, and I competed in the competition with Master Chief, and I won the grand prize, which is probably one of my best cosplay experiences in the entirety because not just winning the competition, that was like a fraction of what the entire experience was for me. And we did a photo shoot. It was like just a couple days I was there for. We did a photo shoot on the Friday before the convention with the Amazons, and I got to meet Hannah, who is from Xtina Cosplay. I got to meet Night Mage, and I got to meet Megan again. She was previously in Trinidad for Animarket in 2016, I think, right? So it was just really awesome to reconnect with Megan, and she completely freaked out when she saw me dressed as Menelipe because now we had the complete for Amazon from the movie poster, and she was so not expecting it, and the entire experience was just really awesome with a bunch of awesome people from Barbados. So big up to the Barbados crew. So I do craft, not seasonally or anything, but when I do, I post some of my stuff on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to follow me, I don't have much content out right now, but I will soon, hopefully. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Xtina Cosplay, that is Xtina Cosplay. I usually only use Instagram and Facebook. I don't have like a website or anything, not yet. But thank you for watching my tiny little journey video, which was summed up in like 9 minutes, but it's 9 years of hard work, sometimes disappointing memories, but for me, the most part, cosplay has always been positive, or else I wouldn't probably still be doing it. And yeah, thanks for joining me.